It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
Okay, we're pleased now to be joined by two of our qualifiers, our top three qualifiers, and our top Ray Bestos rookie qualifier. Third quickest is Jeff Gordon. He drives the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet. And fourth quickest in the top Ray Bestos rookie, and that's Regan Smith, and he drives the number 01 DEI, the Principal Financial Group Chevrolet. Congratulations to both of you guys. Jeff, talk about your qualifying lap out there this afternoon at Bristol.
Yeah, pretty good. You know, anytime you come here to Bristol and you improve your practice time, it's usually a good day. The track temp went up, so the track was pretty slick. I don't think anybody was going to touch Carl. That was one heck of a lap he put up there, and all the things we were fighting in practice we adjusted on. So, you know, the DuPont Chevrolet team did a great job with that. And, you know, I mean, to make our lap perfect, I probably just got a little bit greedy on the throttle down in 3 and 4 when the car rotated for me better than it had in practice. And I tried to get a little bit too much of it, and the back end started to come around, so I had to ease out of it a little bit. So still a great run, top 3. That's always a great way to start the weekend here in Bristol.
Reagan, that's a good lap for you as well. Tell us about it.
Yeah, real happy with the lap with the Principal Financial Group Chevy, and we unloaded pretty good in race trim. We were good in practice and qualifying trim. Had a couple of things we wanted to adjust on and make it a little bit better, and we did that. We got it you know, just a little bit freer through turn 2, which is what we've been fighting all day long. And you know, for me, it was the opposite off of turn 4 actually.
Okay, sorry about that.
Actually got into the throttle a little bit too quick and had to check up a little bit, but otherwise it was a good clean lap.
Take questions now. Go ahead, Bob.
Jeff, the new track surface, the new cars, we've had some polite racing here the last few times. Now that everybody's a little more comfortable, and you come up upon a slower car, and you know, cars are a little bit better, everyone's a little bit more even this time around.
Back at the Bristol Motor Speedway.
You expect we're going to probably get back to that same old, we're going to run in, you know, you're going to have to let a guy know that you want to get by him?
No, I think we need to get used to having great racing here, being side-by-side racing, not wreck one another racing. You know, to me, the racing's way better now here than it's ever been, but there's just not as many guys losing their patience and running over the top of guys, and or guys trying to block and chop a guy from getting a run. You know, which is part of the excitement that's built over the years here at Bristol. I think it's just a little bit different mindset. Now we have more room to race on. You know, I think that getting your car working right is tough because you can get inside a guy, you might even be able to get outside of a guy, but to complete the pass is really tricky. You know, to get the car to feel right is tough. But you know, I think that there's still going to be action and there's still going to be bumping and banging, but you're not going to see it like it was before because it's not a one-groove racetrack anymore. And to me, that was the problem with the track before. But maybe the fans, you know, like that. I don't know. But I think that the fans like to see a great race, you know, and we've seen like the I think it was a nationwide race here, and even the first Cup race here. You know, to me, I saw some of the greatest battles in racing that I've ever seen, and yet people were still complaining about, you know, well, there wasn't enough action. So meaning, I guess that there wasn't enough sparks flying and tempers flaring. But you know, who knows? Every race is going to bring something different. Sometimes there might be more of those things happen, and we'll see. But I think that you're going to see more of the same, just great racing.
Go ahead, Tom.
For both you guys, Tom Jensen from SpeedTV.com. The new car's been used here now for a year and a half, and you've had some time under it. It's obviously gotten faster. Is it getting any easier to set up and easier to drive over a race distance?
Well, I think from my standpoint, you know, being a rookie and stuff like that, it is for us as the years gone on. Definitely, we're learning more about it each time we go out with it, and we're figuring different things out, different characteristics that, you know, as a driver that I might like that maybe Martin or some of my teammates don't like. So I think, you know, it's just like anything. The more that we run it, the more we learn about it, the better it's going to get. And, you know, the speeds really aren't off too much from last year's car right now, I don't think, other than on some long-run stuff maybe. But
I mean, I think, yeah, always we're making improvements to the car. We're always learning. But you got to understand the tire's different this week. I don't know if people know that it is, and it's got more grip. I've never seen this much rubber laid down on the track this early in the weekend is what we have, which I think could be a good thing. But I think you're going to, you know, this tire runs really good for the first few laps, but really falls off. So, yeah, I do. You know, I definitely like that. As long as, you know, we don't have any wear issues, which I don't think we are going to have that, especially with as much rubbers on the track. Yeah, give me as much grip and as much fall off as possible. You know, I think that only brings, you know, our team and our types of setups and my type style of driving, you know, to the front, hopefully anyway.
Any further questions? Lee, you've got one?
Jeff, can you compare the feel of the car, or you feel like you're driving a more loose car now with the car tomorrow, or can you just kind of give us an idea how much it varies from the older car?
Yeah, you know, the biggest thing that we're challenged with this car is getting it to rotate the middle of the corner. You know, it just sits on those front bump stops, and the front end just doesn't work quite as good, dealing with less front downforce, and so you really have to free the car. That's why, you know, you see the cars dog tracking and you know, all these funky things that we're doing in the rear of the car to try to get the car to rotate. So you have to, the only way to run fast with this car is to be pretty free through the middle of the corners. And when you do that, you're not going to have a real comfortable car in or on the exit. With the old car, you know, we had some more tools where, you know, you could have a pretty significant amount of grip in the car in the rear and get the front end to turn. And that's what we don't have. That's what, you know, we've all been challenged with this car. And those are the things that we're learning how to make better, or try to figure out how to you know, get the speed and get, you know, just not going to be as comfortable, but that's how you go faster.